Dipset bird gang. And this money we be getting is so terrific. The whole team working. Now you niggas think it's bad, y'all be hating, y'all get mad, cause y'all don't going like how I go. I'm just glad that we making you just sadly mistaken if you thinking we gon' blow. Yeah, soon as I dust the thing off with the hanky, I'ma pop that brain right about a Yankee. The game need to thank me, look at what he stacked for them. Nigga, it's the boss Dawn, 3 all wrapped in one. You got beef with the team, better clap the gun. We was running the slums, me and G-Mac and them. Girls used the sports ball, back and forth to platinum. Deuces used to handcuff, Slaws used to shackle them. Either all y'all gon' recognize me. Y'all don't want a nigga to see it, then fucking surprise me. The coke Snow White like the ivories. In this cold world, gotta keep the heater beside me. Mama, she 5'3", brains on her head straight. Coming back to Kentucky with cane to her legs taped. Bigger belly, old school, like your nameplates. Nike boots, Kevlar, in my game face. Who you know goes so prolific? This Dipset bird gang. And this money we be getting is so terrific. The whole team working. Now you niggas think it's bad, y'all be hating, y'all get mad, cause y'all don't going like how I go. I'm just glad that we making you just sadly mistaken if you thinking we gon' blow.
Ask me what's poppin', say you hanging and banging. I'm on the block where they ran flag and then coke slinging on real. I ain't the type of the sweat cops. Boogie in the blood, half for all my sweat socks. My niggas is wolves, my niggas is hungry. You gotta stay fly like that boy named Bun B. But in the hood, I'm an icon. Young flashy nigga running around with the ice on. My chain blingin', you ain't gotta turn the lights on. Getting blowed on the block, nigga, till the night's gone. And you could come and try me, nigga. And you could bet your ass is a homie, nigga. Boy, bang, boy. I hope you getting the picture. The goal gets the grain and the goons gon' fix you, motherfucker. The bullets make you skip to my loot. This bird gang, bitch, made what you wanna do. Get it in.
Who you know goes so prolific? This Dipset bird gang. And this money we be getting is so terrific. The whole team working. Now you niggas think it's bad, y'all be hating, y'all get mad, cause y'all don't going like how I go. I'm just glad that we making you just sadly mistaken if you thinking we gon' blow.
I got a few bras, double scoopers. I got a few cars, couple Coopers. That's why I used to charge as my hooper. Got the R-class bands when I'm mobbing with the troopers. You know the lifestyle that we living. G-Mac piping out all your women. My nigga wanna beef, lights out, how we kill 'em. Vacation time, a flight out, how we chillin'. We was all night owls by the building. And cracking white owls for the feeling. Cause I'm trying to get higher than Nassau. When I'm dipping through Harlem and I'm flying in fast cars. It's like a UFO sighting. And the bitches always ask where my crew always fighting. I think it's cause I'm young, ignorant with cash. And I need to slow down cause I'm living kinda fast.
Who you know goes so prolific? This Dipset bird gang. And this money we be getting is so terrific. The whole team working. Now you niggas think it's bad, y'all be hating, y'all get mad, cause y'all don't going like how I go. I'm just glad that we making you just sadly mistaken if you thinking we gon' blow.
What up, people? This is N.O.E. Baltimore Beast, man. Dipset Bird Gang.
superstars. My niggas blowing on pounds of smoke. Bring my niggas around the velvet road. We the superstars. And we only got a pound to go. Bitch, let me stick my dick down your throat. We the superstars. We came from living on the day-to-day, grind on the street, testing like the fatigue. Now we do it big and we got the ice and that's the price of the day. We the superstars.
It's just a part of our vision to blow 12 stacks while we party and vision. Yeah, automatic starter ignitions. It's at least 6 figures for every car that we whippin'. Get money down in Miami, it's Ferraris I zippin'. And when I'm in the A, yeah, I'm shopping at Lennox. Hopping home, play the blocks on Lennox. Do it big, nigga, heavy rocks in my tennis. I show my ass, let the cops get offended. When I'm racing up the Ave in my drop all tennis. We trap stars in all black cars. That'll buy out the mall one swipe of my black card.
My niggas blowing on pounds of smoke. Bring my niggas around the velvet road. We the superstars. And we only got a pound to go. Bitch, let me stick my dick down your throat. We the superstars. We came from living on the day-to-day, grind on the street, testing like the fatigue. Now we doing it big and we got the ice and that's the price of the day. I came in this game cause I love it. You can share it with my girl. Couldn't sacrifice, I wouldn't trade her for the world. She keep me cluttered, she give me hickeys and plenty of smush. Keep me flooded, she stuff my dickie with plenty of kush. I be fucking with these bitches, I know what they like. I can make them think they wrong when I know that they right. I done hit them all, young chicks, the stronger the weak. Mama said the shorter the nigga, the longer it's me. I be ballin' in the street, I fucks the bad bitches, smother them, I beat the pussy up and don't call them for a week. Them O's, they got them critique. Me and the homie Bleak out overseas in the G50 with trip to Costa Rica for stars. My niggas blowing on pounds of smoke. Bring my niggas around the velvet road. We the superstars. And we only got a pound to go. Bitch, let me stick my dick down your throat. We the superstars. We came from living on the day-to-day, grind on the street, testing like the fatigue. Now we doing it big and we got the ice and that's the price of the day. We the superstars.
Another rap extravaganza classic for you niggas. Let's do it.
We tryna get paid. Can I get some bucks with you? Get paid. Can I hit some sluts with you? Get paid. Nigga, I fucks with you. Cause we the niggas you lovin'. We fucks with expensive hoes. Off our expensive clothes. Nigga, we gettin' this dough. We the niggas you know.
Trap is the way out, and y'all niggas stuck there. Coffee shop's the only way you see Starbucks here. And I'm a different story. Filling out a line in that duplex. I think I need a whole different story. Can't judge a book by its cover. Comes a yeah, you can't judge a brick by its color. You only know if it's butter when you put it in the water. And that watch ain't flooded if you still see the border. If he doesn't hustle, somebody around him does. And if he ain't homie, somebody around him cause gangsta ain't easily portrayed. It's death before dishonor, niggas easily betrayed. Same niggas from the sandbox, I brought drops. 1 year, 2 times, we can watch the ball drop. We buy coastal, you niggas ain't playing right. Drive by and toast you, you niggas ain't spraying right.
Can I get some bucks with you? Can I hit some sluts with you? Nigga, I fucks with you. Cause we the niggas you lovin'. We fucks with expensive hoes. Off our expensive clothes. Nigga, we gettin' this dough. Cause we the niggas you lovin'. 5'7", 135, only bench a buck. Hit the club with the bitches, mine's the only one to fuck. Cause my GD so prolific, these sluts do whatever I use and my name buzzing from Brooklyn to Bermuda. Niggas caught him slipping again, he ain't never shooters. Bigger caught him dipping again, he ain't never scuba. $1,000 bags of Buddha, I drop heads on my scooter. My brother do you like they did Martin Luther Jr. A little bigger, poppin' some shoes, think it out with cushy. Little niggas got it confused, thinking I'm a pussy. Watch how I scream with the team, cause the clock is ticking. I gotta lean when I squeeze, cause the clock be kicking. I be blowing on the stink, blowing on the date. My quota across the border, I ordered with a drink. Got your daughter caught up in loops, all up in the lane. All up in paint, we ballin', we all up in the main. Can I get some butts with you? Can I hit some sluts with you? Nigga, I'm clutch with you. Cause we the niggas you lovin'. We fucks with expensive hoes, off our expensive clothes. Nigga, we getting this dough. Cause we the niggas you lovin'.
We do it to the death. Couple coops out of wreck. Got a filthy attitude, but stay super duper fresh. And my shooters do the rest. Give a fuck.
Puppy dog. Yeah. Play me some puppy, man. Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Use my head like a helicopter. And my dog is the fucking doctor. Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Use my head like a helicopter. And my dog is the fucking doctor. Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Use my head like a helicopter. And my dog is the fucking doctor. Yeah. Unload the rocket in my own subconscious. Villains in my mind, running out of time. In the hospital, I'm dying now. I got squished by a flying cow. In a coma and I won't recover. Yeah. So go collecting all the golden nutters. Yeah. Green marbles. Unlocking levels in my brain. Oh, at a time. Foes in my mind. Got me going insane. Fell from the sky, didn't ask a suit to choose me. The universe knew I was super groovy. Very cool, don't make me bury you. Whoa, Nelly. Zip lining through the city. I got the blaster with me. Yippee.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Wow. You are now live, Live, with your host, the most bros, the bad boy of indie comics, the hottest ticket in all of indie comics today, the one that got away. Yeah, the unstoppable, undeniable, unbreakable, undiscovered creative juggernaut, the IP generating machine, the people's champion, CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. It's your boy, Glacier. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. How's everybody doing? How's everybody out there doing this afternoon on the tubes of you? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching live or on the playback. I appreciate each and every one of you like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and remember to subscribe. YouTube has been unsubscribing folks as of late, so just make sure. Give it a second check, second glance. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, leave a like and leave a comment on your way out the door. For show. Yeah. Help us battle that algorithm. And also my PayPal and Twitter handle are both scrolling across the screen and the banner below. If you're feeling inclined and of the mind and want to see us expedite the process of getting started on issue 2 of our debut IP to the world, Sledheads, then donate today via paypal.me/glacier8888. paypal.me/glacier8888. Yeah. Stay alert and stay tuned. Announcements coming soon for our debut IP to the world, Sledheads, the Gun Fu Supernatural Super Sentai Rom-Com. Yeah. We're designing Mummy. We're going to do a character design for a Mummy today. Also, if we get time, we might move on to the Reality Warper. We were fucking around with designing an ice giant yesterday on yesterday's draw stream. So the designing continues. I gotta figure out these designs, shitty drawing after shitty drawing, until I get the best one. And then I'll take my time and redraw it on a sketch piece of paper, take pictures, and send it to the character designer. Yeah! All for Sledheads, the Gun Fu. Gun Fu Supernatural Super Sentai Rom-Com. Yeah, home run for the ages. This new era, this new age, the Ice Age. There will be before the Glacier. And once Sledheads hits the worldwide on a global scale, once Sledheads hit, they'll be after the Glacier. This is a new era, the new age. The Ice Age, spearheaded by the Glacier, and we're about to send the funny books into their second wind. The funny books are going to experience a renaissance, and comic books will rise again. Yeah. So let me get this started. Go like this. Like this. We'll get started on this Mummy design. Yeah. Today's drawing and designing with Glacier is brought to you by V5 Boutique Marijuana Vapes with the live liquid rosin diamonds. Yeah. V5 Boutique Marijuana Vapes now triple strained up and equipped with low and high voltage options. That's right, baby. Take the most savory of hits, heat it up to perfection. Yeah, V5 Boutique Marijuana Vapes with the live liquid rosin diamonds. Now also equipped with the fan favorite but dangerous Infinity Mode. Yeah, to activate Infinity Mode, you hit the blinker 5 times and you can hit all 3 strains simultaneously. Yeah. This afternoon, we're smoking on 3 lovely indica strains. We got grape soda, glowberry, and cherry pie. Yeah. V5 Boutique Marijuana Vapes. Best vapes in the game. Yeah. Alright, let's get the designing, baby. Yeah. How do I sound? How do I sound out there on the tubes of you? Yeah. Share this out on your socials if you're feeling brave. Put me out there on your X accounts, your Facebook accounts, your Instagrams. Let them know. Designing and drawing with Glacier is now LIVE live. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Live on the playback. Let's do some shitty drawings. Alright, let's design this mummy. Yeah, also call-in link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you're brave and interested, go ahead and hit that call-in link. Enjoy yourselves while we design some quick character sketches. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So here's the deal. We need a mummy, and see, when this mummy was alive, he was feared as a motherfucker. Savage. 90% of the planet was ruled under his empire. If he had lived any longer, the whole planet might have been under his rule. He was the fiercest conqueror history's ever seen. So we gotta draw him. Alright, so if I'm gonna design a mummy, something like so, right? And here's the part where I'm gonna have trouble on, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Oh wait, that's too far out, huh? I'm gonna have to figure it out though, because I need some kind of cool crown. This mummy's gotta have a cool crown in its character design. Nah, that's too far out. Ah, why'd I do that? That should be a good distance out. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So this mummy is fucking feared. And that's about as far as I can go. I'd tell you his past. But I can't really say much else because it's very spoilery. But you're like, whoa, look at this cast of characters coming up in Sledheads, issue 2. We're designing an ice giant yesterday, now we're designing a mummy. What the fuck? What is going on with Sledheads? Issue 2, the Gun Fu, Supernatural, Super Sentai Rom-Com. Yeah. Alright, so need a mummy. We're designing a mummy here live with the Glacier. You get to watch me draw these shitty drawings and figure out how I want my characters to be designed before I send them to a character designer. And so yeah, this is part of my process, unfortunately for you guys. But I gotta figure this shit out. Yeah, get it off my chest. Sledheads, issue 2. Yeah. Culturally speaking, issue 2 of Sledheads will be the Terminator 2 of its generation. Yeah. I promise you, I will never let you down. I would never be talking all this shit if it weren't absolutely true. I'm gonna blow the fucking hinges. I'm gonna affect mass change, mass awakening through my work on a global scale. Mark my words. Sledheads, issue 2 will be the equivalent of what Terminator 2 was to the culture. You know how many people are gonna love this thing? Yeah. The Gun Fu Supernatural Super Sentai Rom-Com. Home run of the ages. Starting a whole... You'll see. It'll all make sense very soon. Yeah. So I wanted to incorporate spheres somehow with his crown. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck, that's ugly. You know how hard it is to draw a straight line with a mouse, chat? Holy shit. There, I got it. I think. No, another one. Just a straight. Ah! I bet you I'd be way better at this if I had like an iPad Pro and a fucking... What are those pencils called again that they use? Fuck. Starts with an S. I don't know. But I'd do way better on paper too. It's so hard to draw with a mouse. Didn't what's his face, Duck Boy? Didn't Duck Boy do a whole fucking, a whole comic book just drawing with his mouse? Or am I dreaming that shit up? I think Duck Boy did a whole comic drawing with his mouse. I don't understand how. This shit is insane. Unless there's like keys that can fucking like hold your fucking line straight, then I guess. But this shit is ridiculous. Any speck of dust or anything that you go over with your fucking mouse, shit goes flying. Alright, so we need a mummy. And when this mummy was alive, like I said, he conquered 90% of the fucking planet. Was under his rule, his empire. So they submerged him. Submerged him under the ice. So he could never rise again. Because you know how the Egyptians believed in the afterlife, traveling and all that? Yeah. They're like, no, never again will anybody suffer this vicious fucking pharaoh that took over 90% of the planet. And so maybe there's some mischievous people out there that are gonna, you know, excavate them. Excavate the sunken tomb of the greatest pharaoh of all time. You're gonna drill through that ice and excavate his sarcophagus. Possibly. Maybe I'm giving away spoilers. Sledheads, issues 2 and issues 1 will be combined in a hardcover. And available everywhere books are sold. Yeah. Hardcover, baby. 60 pages is issue 1. And issue 2 is going to be about 44. I got to go through the third pass with the editor again, but we were on 40. And then somehow we got up to 44. But yes, issues 1 and 2 of Sledheads, my debut IP to the world, is being published. The publisher is waiting on me. And we're looking to begin production on issue 2 of Sledheads. Any day now. And you can help us today by donating via paypal.me/Glacier 8888. Yeah. Fuck you, mouse. Draw my line fucking straight, you bitch. So I want this mummy to have some kind of unique looking crown that incorporates spheres. Not only is it like you know, like ancient, but like
ancient sci-fi to lend to the rumors of everything they say about the Egyptian culture of the past and the pyramids, and so maybe a little ancient and techie. So that's why I'm trying to incorporate spheres into this thing. At least you guys don't have to be the character artist. You get these sketches as reference and like a PDF about what the character is about. My poor character artist is gonna be like, oh, somebody gave the retard his crayon box again. Needs me to design more characters. So probably another like sphere like up here somewhere. I haven't figured out if they should be connected or if they should just be floating, you know, like floating spheres, very sci-fi. Like somehow the crown has a conductivity type of tech going on where it can make the fucking spheres just sit there and levitate. You know, maybe something sci-fi like that. Designing mummies here live. Oh shit. Gotta take a quick intermission. Alright, we're back. Let's finish drawing this mummy. I'm back from intermission. Naomi Ben. I don't know. I'm talking now, Naomi Ben. Thank you for stopping by either way. Appreciate it. If you haven't subbed yet, bruh, make sure you sub to the channel. I could use the sub. Thank you. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's finish drawing my mummy. Fuck. About another floating spear, like right there. So that way it's like keeping. That's some kind of triangulation going on. Alright, I think I've spent enough time on this crown. So we're gonna moving on to the rest of the mummy now. Like I said, for those just tuning in, this mummy, while he was alive, conquered 90% of the planet. 90%. You know how big that is? 90% of the world was under his rule. Absolute savage. Ruthless conqueror. And, you know, the Egyptians believe in the afterlife and traveling and all that. That's why they would do things like embalming fluid and mummification. And like I said, this pharaoh, 90% of the planet conquered by him. So savage, they never wanted him to be able to rise again. They submerged his tomb, the sunken tomb of the savage pharaoh, and they did it in the ice. In the tundra in Alaska, and maybe, just maybe, in Sledheads too. There's some mischievous folk that might be excavating this mummy's sarcophagus from the sheets of ice. No telling what they're gonna unleash. And we also gotta design on one of these design streams, design a Lovecraftian monster that might just emerge from all the excavating going on. Maybe there's some kind of Lovecraftian thing the Sledheads have to fucking fight against. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe. Is this how mummy rap looks? Not really gonna be able to tell what it is unless I like darken it. But for the sake of designing on this stream with the mouse, trying to make it look like mummy rap the best I can. But I'm pretty sure, you know, when you hand this shitty drawing to a fucking character designer and they can't fucking tell what it is, pretty sure right off the bat when it says mummy character, you know, they're gonna know it's a mummy. They're like, oh, okay, you just suck at drawing. You know what I'm saying? But this isn't gonna be what I'm handing them. I'm just like, you know, figuring this is the warming up the truck. I gotta get a feel for it, and then I'll really take my time when I do it on paper. So yeah, some nice mummy wrappage going on up here on the head. Got this big ass sci-fi ancient Egyptian tech kind of crown going on. I'm gonna have to explain to the character designer, who, by the way, speaks a different language already, so hopefully the translator can pick up on what I'm putting down with the crown being like some kind of conductive tech that allows these spheres to float around the crown as it's being worn. That's the kind of idea I got. Okay, what else did I need to do? Alright, back designing a mummy live with Glacier. Here on the Glacier Mountain Comics YouTube studios, where it's not too late. You can still donate via paypal.me/Glacier 8888. Yeah. Not too big, not too big. Maybe even like... Designing a mummy live here on the Glacier Mountain Comics YouTube studios. This mummy needed for Sledheads, issue 2. This mummy is going to become a very important part of the cast. Conquered 90% of the planet while he was alive. The most savage, conquering pharaoh of all time. He's so feared that they submerged his tomb underneath the sheets of ice in the Arctic. The sunken tomb of the savage pharaoh. Maybe, just maybe, there's some mischievous characters in Sledheads issue 2 that are looking to excavate excavate and drill through the ice in order to find the pharaoh's sarcophagus. Alright, so if that's where his nose is, then maybe there's like a some kind of mummy wraps covering the bridge of it. This is not fully exposed. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have to start another, like the full body page too, because this. Fucking mouse, you piece of shit. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Mummies. These mummies look cool. Don't. Alright, so I think I should have his eyes pretty much covered in shadow. So all this I'll black out. Same thing for this side. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm gonna go black all that out. Be bold. Leave the white of his eyes only visible. And maybe some more rapids right there. Alright, let's give him like a stern mouth. Playing around with this mummy design. Character design for a mummy that appears in issue 2 of the Sledheads. Conquered 90% of the planet while he was alive. Most feared and savage conquering pharaoh of all time. So much so that they sunk his tomb, buried him in the ice of the tundra, so he may never rise again. That's how feared he was. Alright, and so yeah, I think so from these wraps should be like another one. And then should probably like cut across but still leave some open, like alright, and did some kind of like smile wrinkle right here, and then show a little bit of like sunken cheeks like Crackhead, because you know he's mummified, so like sunken cheek, and then Like the rest of this can be wrapped up, mummy wrapped. That doesn't really look very good, like, doesn't really look like mummy wrap to me. But, you know, I'll try to make it look better once I get to the paper. And then probably a little fatter one going the same way. How long have I been streaming? Holy shit, it's already almost 5 o'clock. How long have I been going? Hour and 10. Damn. Alright, so let's try to finish this up. I'm taking way too long. Okay, so I guess I can start drawing his neck area. That shoulder area. You think he should be that buff, oh mummy? Maybe. I don't know, we'll figure it out along the way. Alright, so let's figure out the rest of his face. I think this should come across his chin like that. That way there's all this flesh left right here. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit more flesh. You don't gotta cover his whole chin. Some like reinforcement right here. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of cool. It's gonna leave like the bridge of his nose uncovered, his eyes uncovered, and part of his face. So yeah, maybe like 3 mummy stripes down here, and like 1 down here. And there we go. I think we're good. Alright. And so, you know, I think his whole neck should pretty much be covered. There shouldn't really be any skin until we get to like mid-shoulder. So, you know, all this is gonna be fucking mummy wrapped up. But maybe I can like do it in a way that like kind of looks like some Star Wars kind of shawl. Like, you know, it's like he's like royally wrapped, maybe. That makes sense. Have some have like a shape to the wrap that's around the neck, so that it kind of looks like a shaw of toilet paper. But yeah, Hopefully an artist would be able to come through and make this like some kind of cool symmetrical wrapping so that it gives off makes your eye feel like it could be like royal wrapping or Shaw type feeling. So I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm trash. Okay, like this. Yeah, you know, maybe like circular shapes like that with the wrapping can give it like that Shaw kind of feel. Like if this was like a Halloween costume on that was like a 3-piecer or something, this would be like one piece that you put on and then you wrap the rest of your body, but this piece would be like specifically give them that look. Like when everybody sees this mummy, they know that it's this mummy and they're not going to confuse them with any other mummy, specifically because this part will look like some kind of like one-shouldered Shaw, like nice and tight around here. And then yeah, I don't know. It's a lot to type out to a character artist who English isn't their first language to begin with. We're gonna figure it out. We always do. Okay, and then so he's got some mummy straps coming down here across his chest. But then we're gonna show that mid-shoulder area right here. No mummy wraps on the mid-shoulder, so it's some more skin showing. Can't all be wrapped up, or that'd be too easy, right? Too generic. Completely wrapped up. He got TP'd by a relentless TP'er. Alright, so you got a strap on like that. If this is the mid-shoulder area we're gonna show. Then we're gonna come back with some strappage. So there we got some mid-shoulder and some all kinds of skin can be shown here. Like right here is all skin. Some skin right here. And maybe on this side we can even see his pec. No, we see part of his pec. There, like strap right there. So this is all skin right here too. And fuck it, we're gonna show this whole shoulder off, not just the mid shoulder. On this side, the whole shoulder will be flesh. And then like across the bicep we'll run another wrap. So it's gonna be this little mummy bicep. So it's gonna be all wrapped up. Alright, shit, I didn't really give myself too much room to draw anymore, but I guess we'll work with what we got. So yeah, we're just gonna continue these wraps here, and that way you can see the bottom of his pecs too. You know what? We're gonna leave. Can't really fit it on here, but our artistic choice. We're gonna leave his ribs showing. It's only gonna be one bandage strap across like this, kind of like a bandolier style, but of mummy wrap. And then that way you can really see that he's like mummified. And I bet you the artist will have fun drawing that, like, you know, you can see somebody's ribs when they're anorexic or malnourished. Yeah, we're gonna see some mummy ribs. That'd be definitely the choice to go with, I think. And then once we see his ribs, I guess like his mid, you know, his belly, can start getting wrapped again. Let's see. And over here too, we're probably gonna do the same thing. So we keep what's it called? It's not called synchronicity. Maybe it's consistency. I don't know. I'm not an artist. But same thing on one side as the other for consistency with the design. So yeah, this guy's biceps are gonna be wrapped up over on this arm too. Okay, and we'll leave that part bare, and then once we get to like the mid wrist of the arm, then we'll wrap that in some mummy sheet too. Okay, so I think I enjoyed playing around with this, and maybe, you know, maybe there's like some kind of fucking crumbled Egyptian like column going on in the background, you know, like those ones they used to have. That'd be like this. There's some fucking crumbled fucking Egyptian fucking column. It's got some cracks in it and whatnot, but it's got like the Egyptian calligraphy, the hieroglyphs going on, you know, maybe some random shit on this column, so it'll let you know that, you know, the culture of the pharaoh, the most savage pharaoh conquering ever. 90% of the planet this man conquered. What an absolute fucking beast. How many women he must have slept with? If you conquer 90% of the planet, like, how far do you go until you're like related to everybody? You know what I'm saying? So maybe there's some weird Egyptian signs going on here, like, you know, it's like the ancient version of Hangman or something. Make up my own hieroglyphs, or, you know, the artist will probably put in the work and fucking like find legit hieroglyphs. They all used to have like some weird eye-shaped one. So you get the idea. I'm not gonna sit here and waste time drawing fucking hieroglyphics all down this thing. They used to have like a bird one. I don't know. There you guys go. Drawing and designing with Glacier. Unfortunately, I'm gonna wrap things up. Oh yeah, let me blacken his eyes out. Let me at least have fun with that, right? Give it some depth. So yeah, guys, I'm designing this mummy for issue 2 of Sledheads, my debut IP to the world. It's going to be issues 1 and issue 2 combined in a hardback. It's going to be published and available wherever books are sold. It's going to affect mass awakening, mass change on a global scale, all off the back of the Glacier during this new era, this new age, the Ice Age. Sledheads. We already got issue 1 done with the artist on issue 1 was Christian Rossi. 60 pages. Paid for out of pocket. Off the back of the Glacier. And we're looking to start production any day now on issue 2 of Sledheads, the Gun Fu Supernatural Super Sentai Rom-Com Home Run of the Ages. Yeah. Sledheads issue 2 will have such a cultural impact it will be considered Terminator 2 of its generation. Yeah. I'll never let you guys down. Aren't you interested already in issue 2 of Sledheads? It's quite the cast. Quite the cast so far. We got an ice giant we were designing yesterday. We got a mummy. We got some Lovecraftian monster. You got a reality warper. It's gonna get good, yeah. Sledheads, the Gun Fu Supernatural Super Sentai Rom-Com, yeah. You're not gonna want to miss it. Stay alert and stay tuned. Announcements coming soon, yeah. Shade, what was that song they used to teach us in art class in elementary school? Shade, shit, you guys had to watch that video in art class too? Where you're learning how to draw buildings on top of planets and stuff. You're learning how to make cubes. Learn how to cube and cylinders. They have that nice little song. Shade, shade, shade. I love to shade. Shade, shade, shade. I love to shade. And they introduce you to those things that can blend your pencils. Those like ribbed paper cones. What was it called? A shading stick? Maybe. The blackest of eyes for the most savage, conquering pharaoh ever in the history. This would be a nice little spot for some undershadow under the nose. Really black out this smile wrinkle, sunken cheeks. These are things I gotta remember so I can tell the artist. Sometimes I can't show them. Yeah, and then I'd have to come through here and really ink this fucking crown out. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, remember my brush side was 4.4, alright? Oh, no. 4.4, so that's way too thick. Let's try 40. Something a little thicker to make this crown stand out. Fuck. Fuck you, mouse. Fucking hate you, bitch. Ah. Ay, 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 ay. Another floating sphere over here. God, I fucking suck. Drawing with the mouse is insane. There. Yeah. That's what I should have done earlier. Instead of trying to G-pen the whole thing. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna do it, folks. I gotta wrap it up. I got shit to do. Gotta make it through that third pass, so I can call the editor on Thursday. Till next time, folks. This has been Drawing and Designing with Glacier. Thank you so much for watching live or on the playback. I appreciate each and every one of you like you wouldn't believe. Stay alert and stay tuned. Our debut IP to the world is being published. Sledheads, the Gun Fu. Gun Fu. Supernatural. Super Sentai. Rom-com. Home run, baby, home run. Affecting mass change, mass awakening, worldwide, on a global scale. The funny books will rise again. Yeah. Hail and welcome to the Ice Age. And remember, it is not too late to donate. You can send donos my way via PayPal.me/Glacier8888. PayPal.me/Glacier8888. Thank you. And remember to leave a like and leave a comment on your way out the door. You can do that for the free. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Naomi Ben 7369. Yeah. Appreciate you. Until next time, guys. Be easy. Glacier up out of here. Yeah. That's my voice styles for some reason. Oh, a full moon is tomorrow. Full moon is tomorrow, folks. Don't forget. Yeah. Sledheads issue 2 coming oh so soon. Yeah.